Blada Bonala, handmaid of the Divine Redeemer Sisters Foundation, Nenamaki the International Center for Safe Migration and others who led the Kao Makle, the Anti-Human Smuggling and Trafficking in Person Unit. Aikenenye Ghana Immigration Service ba alojo dumato de kekenele. Aflau Sector Command. They were never viare to make it down Kodajibe. Amewuga Advocacy Campaign against human trafficking and child marriage. Dokojibe Wanaya Ayiji le border communities alo afiyuka a deule le jukoma godo. So wana pedo do da. Blada be aikenenye jimandra pen kekewi atogbe anya jerudu tokede ka Ayiji le ebe 24 television play. Nenapa Amewuga Advocacy Campaign habobo yama akamachiyo. Kale akuda jimu andrape nkekewi adagbe anya fly o mama le aflau a degaji. Dokojibe wana vima Ayiji le ndokutu gade kama chuchuchu. Nenamaki le gbamakbamaka ha. Aganye anufiafia kle wana bobo yoka Ayiji le aflau boda. Nenamaki gbamakbamaka anufiafia bobo Ayiji le aflau senior high technical school ama. Ekaya avaji le indi ganyima pa akpaji. Fafawa wakule anupopo na amenueo. Afienu akuda human trafficking nu. Okatawa vava aji le sukwa mele gbamakbamaka. Kale nufoki kenenye yauda jimu andrapen kekewi andragbe le ndi gasheke matututua. Anya ajerudu tokede ka Ayiji le amenu veve radio kenele aflau kule. Amewuga pa agbongla. Dokojibe wana kata ajivagale aflau senior high technical school ama alebe. Ndi ganyi tututukwa. Ka wana vevia ejegoma. Eike akuda gbe nye wana pa tochi ya mekenenye. Jimu andrape nkekewi adengagbe. Lepa kweve kule lavevo aton yama. Amewuga Advocacy Campaign against human trafficking and child labor. Nyatope amegbe topa deti nono. Ahinya vava.
Do fiena mi miapa no kwala vavio. Nyawezon. Gbadodu ya ma dana jio abale kama aglena mi na ma anami nya ba la gandra popoma ajadodo wana vavia da ajivaga yika kai blomala iya achita da miangu ho mi agagada ajadodo aji amado tokhado agada jinyala afama afia mi nkulagada anuvavia do nguchi yika anya human trafficking ado amashichacha miamagada do mi nyaba na no yo kana mi wona la dukoma asa achitra da anguchiu jogwanwe to agbada ka nyafa gender minister ye o agato sheju nya jimonola na human trafficking committee kana wo ado agoma anyi ta afia majibama anana nya toheba asa achitra da amashichacha nguchi manya amashichacha da ha na no yo kana mi awona ikakuda amagbatong chikwa asa achitra da anguchi ma aglehoba ayi achitra da nyaho alabala gbonya DSI Justice Kujo nomashi ika anya registrafu yo kana akpona miafa mozo nyafa de dinono nyauji le miafa aflawu afia alla gbonya le nya dushikpaji ike aga anya focal person na International Center for Safe Migration alla afia goji ka owe kpona miafa mozo nyauji miafa de dinono nyau fisha fika namba ya zumo ayikola wowe akpona na fa anya moji le miafa aflawu diaji afi goji ke le nya miakpaji ya ye anya Reverend Sister Regina Ignacia Afla ike anya executive director na handmaid of the Divine Redeemer Sisters Foundation ike wonha wonya dokushi habobo do fofo do kyofu ba yo adoboblo va Victor kuda amashichacha ike ava fevo do manya le Ghana dedeko Africa dukoma kata wowe alamia pa deoji wonyo kata bom ale ike na miyo wo atutrum ale ike no wana vukla miyo gaka do ma imanya nkenya amashichacha ma agada pama ike madoizo na nyama kpakpa gaka jagbagba na odeka kpakpli mi miyo kata na le social media mi romia pa gbada shoda le Facebook makoga pla amayo kana le TV agboha mi jagbagba mi awodeka kpakpli mi ajedodo ya ahiana nya ha alaba anufiafia blebe wonya mi ewowoga ta nanya ba link adogwa share linka magada afamama adoizo na nyamadro DSI Justice of Justice wezo ajiji mi ga dogo po adoja ko mi la yeah yo good sister yeah. Good evening now you have to start speaking ever small.
Sure.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. You are working with immigration officers at the border, so at least try.
Sure.
You like fertility.
Exactly. I like that. I really ate some this evening.
Yes, exactly. That will help you speak and flow very well in the ever language. All right. So DSI, teacher the myango mya aida ejeduduaji no ba human trafficking. Nuka blom ye ele.
Yo, but name ba human trafficking hikama godua awododo de amadedem ike nakpo the UN Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime. It can have 3 protocols. One of the major protocols is against human trafficking. It can be chunkonaba amashichacha. Le semama ya me Ghana had the vessel. Imi chunkonaba Human Trafficking Act 2005 Act 694. Tala sayama a global nakpo section 1 a global no zuba amada cho amabble moji alo nsa dodora maji alo
that communities are alo afiyuka a deal le jukoma godo so wana padodo da blada gbe e kenenye ji wandra fen kakawi atogbe anya jedudu tokede ka ayijile ebe 24 television play nenfa Amewuga Advocacy campaign habobo ya ma akamachiyo kale akuda ji wandra fen kakawi adagbe anya flyer o mama le aflawo adegaji donkwaji be wana vima ayijile ndokutu gade kama chuchuchu nenama kile gbe magba ha aganye enufiafia kle wana bobodo yoka ayijile aflawo boda make gbamaka anu fiafia bobo aga ijila aflawo senior high technical school ama ekaya avagile indi ganyima pa akpaji fafo wokle anu popo na amanuel afienu akuda human trafficking nu okata wa vava ajile suku amele gbama kala nu foki kenenye yauda jiwo andra pen kakawi andra gbele ndi ga sheke matututu anya ajerodo tokede ka ayijile amanu vava radio kenele aflawo ple Amewuga pa agbongla dokoji be wona kata ajivagale aflawo senior high technical school ama alebe ndi ganyi tututu kwa ka wana vavia ejegoma eke akuda gbe nye wana pa tochi ya mekene nye jimu andra pa nkakawi adan gbe la pa peve ple la vevo aton ya ma Amewuga Advocacy campaign against human trafficking and child labor nyatope amagbe topa deti nono ahiya vava
Bolo mi adota flache gande de machucho pimata mi to mienya ya do yo anu mako mo na adoro jona kwa ewoni be do machuchu evana bulu nanama gaka aba alia nama jagoma na mi na afia mi enkulam da anuva via dam chi ke enye amashichacha ado human trafficking yike enye amashichacha yike eva fievodum le Africa duko ma fifle fike Ghana ma adogole amo kabala ma gledongo gbe na nyamadro ado nyamakpekpe kana la fama nyekpa klomi ejedoga fia ikawa fia numi agresa omanamia DSI Justice Kujo no mashika enya registra fo yokana kpona miape amozo nya oji le aflawu deji ika enya focal person na International Center for Safe Migration miape amozo nya Reverend Sister Regina iha alle bonya afigoji kana enya ngogbaton handmaid of the Divine Redeemer Sisters Foundation ka wonya dokushi habobode boblodonku de amashichacha ya nguchi mia atro agade DSIG alaba asamadam nami vavieto adajeshi anno ngumadam nami kuda art ikana adamagbana amashichacha aro ikana chitraran ika anya at 694 2005 aro at 2005 694 anon kulamda anguchi DSI mia aida ajadodo apapa magojiji
yo akpa abale magbule na asay na chitrara amashichacha un le Ghana enya Human Trafficking Act 2005 Act 694 asay akpo ifon sacho the United Nations Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime you chunkoneba Palermo Protocol yame asaya akpo ifon sacho tal asaya fon ndada makwa a global na yeba human trafficking alo amashichacha kwa na amada to amo majomajoji ikanya bablemoji alo ako nserdora maji alo jijira maji alo amabable ade eye ojegbagba ehomama abale ohona mara domain yo homama yevugba recruitment eye ohwevo aga kulumama devu akochude alo chudu ade mako yidu ade me alo eye oplomama akwecho afo ade me ko ya afo ade me alo aplomama ba jijira afo ade me alo akweina amabubu susukata oko odoma okata do bana yato amo majoji akpo galama manchi ika onya akwena ye mama ika amaya o ploto momaji a amaya na yefukpa for amomaji kwa kana ya ba azu amasichacha yo yana ba human trafficking nu yo o te nklo na moto na jenya ba o klo na odana akluvi nyanyama alo o klo na odana bolodoma alo o klo na odana adovo wo ikamala mama dodo ba ya wo a ikamala sanwo onana amama wo ba wona domawo ta le se ya ma emanya human trafficking abale esa adamena
akpa nyafa nukola abala maglina mina mena minya ba nanomi ona va vieto amasichacha minya ba esa achitrede anguchio esa na achitrede angu a yimema wo adena me fiflafia tananya ba ulo susumaro na kuna dre na jagoma ho a ka na kpala le na manyo a na wolawa wo ploga kple at 2005 ya 9694 ya wo ploga kple 7 nya alankude amayo kana anya dokushi habobo yo boblodom achitrede amasichacha yanguchi jogbo veto ya sister ma aduje tututu ta mie agagada aji na ogbele mi gbagbajaga agbende mia dagba ma klo sube mia asa agoma. So sister, you are working with the NGO advocating for this child or human trafficking. What are the current trends when it comes to human trafficking?
So thank you very much. What we've realized is that these days the youth, both girls and boys, have taken to social media. So if we talk of current trend in human trafficking, one of the trends that they use is social media. You know, many of us are glued to our phones, the internet, Facebook, TikTok, and the rest. And so you realize that the children or the youth who are using social media these days, they are prone to the traffickers because they use that one to deceive them. Someone can hook up to you and say he's in love with you, and the two of you will be in friendship. Okay, you start that before you realize the person is just using that to take you from wherever you are to himself. So they use social media. Some also use what we'll be discussing as domestic servitude. Someone will say that, no, I want to take you to abroad, I want to take you to a better place to give work for you to do. And in doing that, they lure the people into this type of arts, and then they use them for different things. So these are some of the trends that we have realized. The other one too that is coming up is friends who are already abroad. They try to deceive their people back home that whatever or the work that they are doing there is good, so they should come. But before you realize, they take you and they traffic you because they cannot tell you what they are going through. So they also use those means to take people to themselves.
Thank you. Nyafa nukbala nyai ko bloma sister Elena mienya be alaikana hikama ava ala fifalafia ava aweba miano ving chukla nyonu kwa wona of vieto wo social media no atradie Facebook, TikTok, Instagram plan of your ava womba over oblam ika nanyaba over al social media do nkufuipa emoji reyi jijina na ma amayo kana agfodo kyoda adoyoma no kadong china na ma ko vietora to bivi kle kakpivi o blana to mo sha moji vietor lo to yo kana mo blam le moyoji a o blana ona da sha da no kwa o fruna susu no o plona ayinara tafayo kamala ba wo anu akpodo kyolo a we na da fmo ve no adomanya tanwo wo now vondito the kai sister gbogbon fifla fi enye be valia kle amayo kana la ablochi Dubai Qatar kle tapamo o va maji dono la ablochi na uhanava na no dollar via the home for all you know akaka na nyoa ava kpodokio le tapobu wada ika iga no dom amade na no fatu home la fia da ika be fifia ika on ha hamba iga hoga mava na naka gomasam le khayomo ikata anya chitra chichide asanguchi yika le khayo katama alaba nyakpo boji le social media zaza ma now DSI mia wele adiaji anwio kata tafakbom mia agada adiaji the risks to the border communities na ulalaka de mukawe nya mio kana uhanave anya ku he the vitom ya mio kana nya digisrafo
akpe ma gloviere da sister toji abale oglo mamleto ya oglo ba novi velia obo yo le voda sister aglo ba o le voda gaka nyatepe nyanya ba ayi kpom yele deje nya ba manya yevoda novi kle velia mo le do je gbagba dongo ble ogba akpro ire wona mama no zubo o kpro demovo a o khona o ba fonu ayi o ba fonu oji number yo kata le fonu aji kwa o ji na o re oji aglo no ba yo novi o ma alo yo velia ma na glo ne ba ye ha ye le yevoda ta amo iji yetu afifa yevoda eyi ta na no to ma ji no ova ta nuke wona o na no wie vokwa o ko number no ba number ya yenye agent ke kpere nwunye ina ba nya ma te unva yevoda ya malafia ta no so na yo agent makwa amo iji mato afifa pepegere nwo o ha na va gbonye le yevoda ma gaka na gere ma manye yevoda o le no yijiji pa kai ko nya Nigeria fi o le alo o le Cote d'Ivoire manye yevoda o le o kpro na o ina re shopping mall ikenya kpo ike yevu va kpro na mu afimaji o de video aba okodura na velia o kpro no vi no yo pe yevoda amale warehouse ya madom la lo shop ya madom la ya sipo shopping mall ko nya o kpro yi eyi o kpo ba yevu va asidim kwa alo va no kpro kwa iko o de video mo akomana o velia ba no kpo ja ba yo le yevoda nya tepe velia ha o wona photoshop ado winter jacket no awuma fufoma wuma afula unjekejeke o dona la yevoda okwa ma ba photo akodem abaka yevoda olene tana pe ko abo nyatape ye novia ala yevoda gaka manya yevoda o lo afada mo ko ma o pletero le Nigeria alo Cote d'Ivoire ikwe o ko amamamle o bleme ta jigera o gbono ba adoya o mi o la afina te wa o gban lo kata ava maybe gakata no ba 80,000 Ghana cedi kaka company a 40,000 haga no ayo nya ba nya ha manya no view la fiata me 10,000 haga ka 30,000 mamle aja ba oklo ofoma nya hi avo oko mobile money number ekenya Ghana for number akono bo da garage na da garage for oko agent ikele Nigeria nya Nigeria number akono ba na WhatsApp WhatsApp ga mi anoje do ye direct ga ayire ge ayi hurofa ana na agbaga dollar ashi bana osubana va doa na kokofo na yo ayi mi je fo ya ma va seregba am bla sheke vo ndre yemi kholo wona ya ma le boda ji afia nana ma so ko yimema akwa yata manya Ghana afia manya ba nya fo nto afia lo mayo ma desku fo nya glo mi lo amayo nyagbanle amado mi khona la the border dia o la university ado la level 300 ado class on na ka won dodo po o da shi dodo po yo na yevoda yo in France yo in Canada yo in Spain yo in US yo in Luxembourg to du ko gede yo na no ba nya du ko yo in ta nu ya ba do fievo ikamanya amayo ko to mai pa o blamo lo mi amayo nyagbanla ba mi nyagbanla de to a mielama yata nuye va do fievo le mi le do amafia ya ike ajaba jilao miawo soheo sukuvio miakata mia no njoba amado komizu ashichanwe alo agbajiwi kenya ashichamole ike na mala careful blizuga anogbaji na mado odrala shima
ike na ma kpobojua blizuga ano agbaji na amade wodra le ashima ya fa nukpolo makadeji be nyina na sromcho afia fa ajadodo ike na mi ewom vevieto cho amasi chacha fa wona vavi yama ike DSI justice alafia kwa ama ramunye ike aleike na wononom la flaw deji ha yema iya achitre mi vota nye amadroga kaba na klosuba na mia atonchi achom lafia la Ajiji. Now, sister, I want you to tell me something about the effect of this human trafficking on our girl child, since you are working with a foundation advocating for child or human trafficking.
Okay, so the effects of human trafficking, especially on the girl child, what happened? If you are trafficked and you are taken away, some of the girls, they use them to the extent that some they even allow dogs to sleep with the girls. So if dogs sleep with you, you have lost your humanness. You will come back and you will not be of yourself and behave as a proper human being. Some of them, when they take them, they lure them into prostitution, and then they do that for the rest of the time that they are with their masters. So when they come back, you can just imagine what will become out of those girls. Some will become prostitution, some are sick, they are no more of themselves. And it also affects their families. So what we are trying to say is that, especially with the girls, these are some of the ordeals that they go through when they take them away. The most common one that we know they are using them for is prostitution. They go and they become prostitutes, or they go and become housemaid. Even though they will be doing the work as a housemaid, they will also allow their masters to be sleeping with them. So we have lost the people who are taking, especially the girls, they have lost their dignity as a human person, as a girl. So it affects them. Some, when they come back, they are not able to marry. And because they have gone through that, they cannot even go back to school. And they become a burden on society. They become a burden on their families. They become a burden on everyone. The way some of them behave, they tend to behave like, excuse my language, if you allow yourself to be used by a dog, just imagine how you behave. Some of them do not behave well. So it have a lot of negative effects on the children who are trafficked, or the young girls who are trafficked.
Akba nyafa no kpolo no ikobloma Reverend Sister le nyabe over ajoala ka nya novinyo no vi over viento a agbona ngada cho wo mchela be nyabe wo ablo akọ azumo alaka udana nyafa elanvi over vieto avuple nugo adana wogbo ike mugava nona amamu no lenene ma ka fiabo wo manyanya ike na elemo ha ava adugo mo magatanchi ntenogo oni be susuma dolele ha dana afuna udomato ado ha fuma pakple ava ni bodomato do ha ova gana da ahashi wo so DSI ma jibamia agbobamia ayi ya chitra mia nguvota mia we kpukpure aleke na sister akọ adama fifle fi aleke blank le mia novi nyonu nguchi mia we le adiaji child marriage ado the visual for a strong de pakple mi okana jojom le diaji de no ke na tenchi agblo chonchi na mi aleke wo le pakple reporting mechanism na agbli na mi kpukpure
akpa le agoya mia mayo le deduo ma onyeba amadro gade va gare mia mata miapo de konwa fa heyo mi kwa ana ba ava gagam yasi ya tanka ka mana sila flower tova ovio bodam ma seba amato mo klo yimo le afado mo klo de viaro chugbe tava la afado ma ntuvio na la fo ma oklo ozu dodom no iko over de vio bodom ika male amamo ana ba ale bubu non ni ko dana nyong mo no nwe ple ale mi hana vie ale mi ko nyina mi avio la de ko nta ma bubu mo oje ba wo va zuna na achoma na mia nu mo va ga mi asi nu kata ela ba adedu am ya fa de wa amoyo na la mi anwa asugbo ama bubu ocho du ko vovo mo ko fa pakpla oklo ba ado ikama mo ko va gara du ko na mi ta ba mianu njola du koma ala ba miameyo le de duma oba nuya ava do nwoju na miawu ameyo na le aduga oma yata no zuba na nuyo tapakpom alo na la fa adama ye nyonu vi ada le madagbo la fa adama na poba nyonu vi ma ifo no no ma yi munwie o adoyo wo mo le gbesi agbala fa ma masuku yi mo ma ndu nwi kwa jegbagba na gara assemblyman adaji jegbagba na gara unit committee to oji jegbagba na gara sedola oji na kanya ya tana mi banade de via da kwele ko ya ma la fa da ma ga ka wona yi matum de via la oba akluvi nyanya matum wala kle ta mi lan kuran nyakpo adolia na kpo fa gbalama apo ofu de ma rough alo ga sha ga ma achila huta ife gbazema kata agblan na kponu mode Jagbagba na ku gbeji. Ale ke mia te ŋu akpe ɖe ɖeviwo ŋu ne mia ɖewo le wɔna yewo me bena nu yawoa magato tsi age ɖe mia viwo me o elabena ne miebe ame aɖewo ƒe viwo nye meka mi o wo viwo dzi tso ge koa gegem wòle ɖe mia dzi ema elabena wokpe le gbetawo wo dzi ge le aƒe.
Elabena wokpe le gbetawo dzi ge le aƒe. DSI medzi be na aƒonya ta nam ewro biabia geɖe ŋutsi vevie ŋutɔ ku ɖe ŋkutsotso na miaƒe assemblymenɔlawo hafi matrɔ ma age ɖe sister dzi ko ne yana ƒo eta. Now domestic servitude ne wobe domestic nke wonye na agbugbo ara akpa ma me na mi ko na ƒonya ta fi matrɔ age ɖe sister dzi.
Yo akpe ne wobe domestic servitude a yenye aƒemenɔnɔ ƒe kluvinyenye. Ɖevi geɖe le ame aɖewo gbɔ le aƒe aɖewo me ɖoko la be ekluviwo kplɔ va da ɖe wo gbɔ ene ale ke wokpɔna wɔwɔ viwo dzi awu yiwo dona nu yiwo ɖuna ga yi me womlɔ anyi woƒe afɔkpadodo ne wodze dɔ woƒe tsikenono ekɔdzi yiyim wa akpɔ be ŋku menɔna wo ŋuti abe ale ke míela be ne mía viwo ene o ta woƒe nɔnɔme katã va nɔna nyamee monɔna ame me abe ale ke wodze be wɔnɔ mo no zo be míekpɔ ame mawo le kɔme koa nanye be wole aƒe me tututu menye gaxɔme wole o gake aƒe ya me wole kluvinyenye me alo wole kluvite.
Afia be wo ŋutɔ ele wɔƒe me vɔa gale kluvinyenye ƒe ɖoɖo me alo kluvinyenye te ye enye nu yiwo ke ne enye mi medreme miafu ike ne enye degisrafo DSI Justice kujo no mashi ike enye degisrafo ado immigration officer ike ukpona miafu mozonya oji le aflawa fi goji border ado dieji ike ga enye focal person na International Center for Safe Migration ye ele miagbo pada Reverend Sister Regina Aflanguchi ike enye executive director and handmaids of the Divine Redeemer Sisters Foundation. Now, sister, you have touched on the effects that this human trafficking has on our girl child. Now, as a foundation, apart from doing this education, how are parents taking this information that you are giving out, and what are some of your advice that you've been giving them, especially the parents and the girl child?
Okay, so as a foundation, we've been going to communities, not only this place, to talk to them about the negative effects of child trafficking and child marriage and domestic servitude. We advise them that they should let their children go to school. They should not give their children out to stay with other people. They should be able to send their children to school so that these children will grow to become someone in the future for them tomorrow. We also advise them in cases where they are unable to pay school fees, we support some of them, not on a larger scale, but we look at the peculiar situation and we help the people. We also have what we call child protection committee in some of the areas, the localities that we go to. And then we have trained them so that they can educate the people in those communities and talk to them about human trafficking, talk to them about child marriage and domestic servitude and the rest. Because if you give your child out, your child will go and be working for someone as a maid. And they will use that girl as if she has no feeling, as if she's not a human being. They use them. So we always advise them that let your children stay with you so that you are able to educate them. The other thing we also speak about is that when you give your children out to go and stay with people, you have no idea what happened to them wherever they are. Some they are giving to men who are far older than them to sleep with them and make them pregnant. So then we talk of teenage pregnancy. When the child gets pregnant, what happened? She come back to you and become a burden. So our advice to our parents is that at least these days we have the free school that the children go. We have a lot of public schools that we do not pay fees. So we should allow our children to go to school. We should allow them to go to school We should not give them out because you don't know what will happen to your child tomorrow. And because of poverty, some of our parents also voluntarily give their children out for marriage, which affects the child later in the future.
Miafa nukbalo, Reverend Sister, no Gboglombe, I will still be with you so that you tell me a little about your support system as a foundation. Gaka sister no Gboglombe, nanyaba yo no gagamde afoma no angumadram na jilao pakple de vio, vevieto kude amashicha cha nguchi nguyo kana oblana le de vio nguchi vevieto miano vinyo ngvio nguchi labe ruko agbona vanguga na ava azu afufola lo aduna va ale domanye tangu aga ava anye agba ano woji tayo adona ajangu na jilao pakple de vio ala fifia amuya ka fifla fia oba ye vuku chai diang chita do reviare sukulo ovesra gbala adona sro ashingu do ade wo anu ashingu enye gbada shio kana yo agana de afoma matrogave DSI bo. But sister, what are some of your support system that you put in place as a foundation?
Basically to build capacity. We've been going from community to community to build capacity, and we also support some of the schools. We have initiated something like the Brilliant Child. Maybe when we go to a particular school and we realize that there is a child in that school that is very good, that is very brilliant, but because of poverty, the parents will not be able to take care, we support through the school authority. So we do not single out people, or we do not just go there and pick children, but through the school authority, we see how to support these people, and we also build their capacity. If there is a way to look for school for the children who are very good, we also do that. And then, as I said from the beginning, we have Child Protection Committee that we give them capacity, that they also train the parents in the community. They go around to give training to them. So these are some of the things that we do as a foundation.
Akba DSI majiba na agbugba lankude sister fa anya ikena ogbloa na agba manami na adama na gbogbo na ko heya akokpedam chi mi amila border ho ike mi no mozolo kpongba shagbegbe. Typical cases kawe mi tenchi elena nyeba odro ala oje le mi afa dowo ma ba de gisrafo na de sister fa anya ikena ogbloa manavo.
Yo, abale sister Glena, le pekpeɖeŋu yiwo wɔna ne ekɔmeviwo alo dumeviwo yi ke ne gana ɖe kuxea ma, enye be woyina ɖe ekɔwo me, abe ne wova ekɔwo me wowɔna fiafia ena dzilawo kple dumeviwo ku ɖe nu yiwo ŋu, eye woɖona habɔbɔwo ɖo anyi ke woate ŋu akpe ɖe ɖeviwo ƒe tsitsiwo ŋu. Ne woyi suku aɖewo me yi ke wode dzesi be ɖevi aɖe le sukua me eŋu nyam, gake akɔe mele aƒe me woakɔ kpɔ ɖevi ma dzi oa, wote ŋu kpena ɖe ƒomea ŋu yi ke woakpɔ ɖevi ma dzi woate ŋu ayi suku. Ta ego yawo ma eye wote ŋu wɔna ekpena ɖe ɖeviwo ŋu eya. Etɔ tsi nya ɖe le eƒe nya me be dzila aɖewo lia gamanɔnyi ta alo numanɔmesi ta woɖena asi wo viwo ŋu be ne wova nɔ amewo gbɔ. Typical case ya gblɔm ne la, ɖevi wɔme ne le gbɔnye fifi lae, wotso Nigeria. Ɖeka xo ƒe 14, ɖeka xo ƒe 13, ɖeka xo ƒe 19, ye ɖeka hã exo ƒe 30. Nu ke dzɔ amewo yi ɖe wo dzilawo gbɔ be ale ya miefu kpem miete ŋu miakpɔ mia viwo dzi oa, edɔ le Ghana, agbakɔklɔ kple dɔ bubuwo le Ghana yi ke woate ŋu awɔ. Eya ke xo ƒe 19 klɔ ede yi be woasia epass nyuie. Ɖevia nye gbalẽ le ke gbe. Ta ɖeko gblɔ nɛ be o, yewo kpɔ scholarship ne le Canada. Ta nena ne wòva Ghana ne yewo gbalẽwo ne kɔa ne wòadzo. Eyi ɖeviwo va ɖo Ghana vɔa, wowɔ tatu ɖe asi ŋuti no, eŋu ŋɔtsi no, ekɔ de ʋu kɔ yina ɖe Abidjan be ne wova wɔ hasidɔ. Yi ke menye nya ma wo gblɔ ne dzilawoe ma o. Dzilawo le Nigeria be yewo viwo yina dɔ ɖe woƒe le Ghana. Ɖeka wo be ekpɔ scholarship le Canada dzo yina. Vɔa eyo va ɖo Ghana vɔa, nu yiwo wɔna ɖevia kɔ yina ɖe Ivory Coast be wòva wɔ hasidɔ. Eyi ɖeviwo gbea, wokplɔ kɔ yi ɖe eŋuɖaƒe le Elubo. Yi ke wokplɔ na madama be ne wònɔ agba klɔm, wònɔ ŋu dzram. Gbe ɖeka wofe hem no 20 Ghana. Gake ega ya hem wole noa, tso dzo ɖe agbe va se fidagba o mo ko gana de via o ka bon wa o tega fufu akodo dana amaya na ka vujo do ta to Nigeria via o ko do dana amama ta doya o de via o la so ko sira pa mamni dagba iko nya de via to joda va se fidagba amaya na kplo via ye gama hom ika jile buna ba o ye via o kle o dom ika gakpoga akoba afame gaka o kplo de vi ma ko de akluvi nya ma ika nya case o ho mi legbe si agba ika ya gloma la o la foma na vi la mo ji pon vi la o mo poju ha de ko yata nu yo ji me ya nu yo jojo me ya nyicho mo ho de via do cho drobo fumo daka o ble o daka ko igba daka je o babla fumo daka o ble amo ma sheke le fumo mama akloko Ivory Coast amadaka ha 35,000 Ghana cedis le amo ma sheke mako fumo daka 315,000 Ghana cedis yo ble holoshi aklo de vio ko Ivory Coast eva fian ale ko ble na mala internet ji ki unite doya over fian ayo fian over yo de ovu bo no in Nigeria o ho free no over odo afi ma le o le deji ncho ta anya nui ka jojo manya amada to sami le gboglomo anui te fa pomie le ya gbomie le na duaba afi enu avado ado fiewo ncho Ghana police o press conference lege iha to tinya ya agbro nya pa interior minister wo press conference ncho agbeba mi prosecute amawie to ika apodokura adoyama ma mfofia mi la court clear de kala flauvia anya nuika aji o la koma na mi magabuba nya agbro mi la ala joga vi kamya si abaka ngogba nya onyo kami si ba homa nya onya homa fi onya jiba ya dun la homa na mi akpomwo ikaji mi atore mi adema yo da la mi ama hana akpototore mi avi nyon vi o pla mi avi on chita ala ba nu yo jojo mfia mayonyomo nyicho mi sera fla oba mada do ko glavia ra foma ai church ho ne ava ho ipati ne ava amada le de vima afli akore da ba chita nyisi la fla onyicho ikenya horunya ikami masipo ta nu yo jojo koma anya ngoji do club foji nya ikaba ajaba mi ala kura ni yon bana nya viona avona mi achina chomata
akpa yafa nukbola makada jiba restaurant jai kana mi adodoma ama shichacha devi machimachi of asroded pakple wonto na no fama anya kluvi aba wonto na no fama aga no prison na anya mi ka ava afudam le ayiya woma alagbagba na anya yosama na anya vigila na anya yosam na jadodo yosama oji ka achofu fifiama agagada miaji uhana ad ususu agblona plus sube mi kana oha na akpoa na agble anya yo kana DSI agbogloma wowe aladiaji wowe anwia otafakpom odogoda le vonwini chola de nwa makpo amaika na oba yo plove awomblani ta jilao nya adejeshi amayo kana mimia vio kogana bonoyede dodofa le afiade nupolo magagada miaji azon gaka hafina nya anomia fa akafo mo dal anu number yoma ma agada sister ji sister, you have been moving house to house with your foundation doing the education. Have you ever observed or noticed this domestic servitude in the course of your campaign?
Yes, yes. We have, and we have even supported some of the people the children that we encountered. As I said from the beginning, some of the parents tell us that they don't have money. If you call to eat at home, they don't have. So they give their children out to go and stay with other people. And they say that if we are bringing the children back, then we should be able to support them so that they will have something to do. And I can say that at least we have supported like 5 families in petty trading so that they do something to get food on the table for the children. And we brought the children back to them to stay with them and go to school. It is very sad that the poverty situation some there is nothing we can do, but we will also ask families that at least if you have children, take care of them, let them be with you. Don't give them out. And I'm very sure in most of our communities, we have opinion leaders, we have churches, we have our district assembly members and all that. You can go to them. You can go to them and ask for educational support. And there are some who support the children. And as I said from beginning, we have schools that children go and they don't pay. Right. They don't pay. So we should be able to allow our children to go to school than giving them out. So yes, we have giving support to some families.
Nukbala ma naga DSI na agugwa gara sister pa akpa manami vevie gaka gada kaji kwa premier rojazo 0538122023 0538122023 enya kafuja shika na yoyo gaka na wodoka kwa klimi le Facebook wo gbada shia popule na ko adade miapa Facebook platform aji mahni na wo ado miapa nukbala vevie bo amado oje fa gbada shia do da paklo fa bia bia ko makadaji be wo fa do hachi mamla yo kana mia follow mu ha wo responding to these messages accordingly matroga ava message ya ha gbo DSI justice sister no biamba lawo fa achadidi ma house to house fa bublododo kuda amashichacha anguchide atanchi akpo ado adejeshi amantona no ifa fa mafumo to gbo ka no kluvinga nya fa kokuchi amade adejeshi do ha you know goglomba
agre to che ba yo po ado la afado ma lo fuma do ma ika ama ale intera fa magaka
DSI magbona amada juda akajinam nko kula afina yomche. All right, DSI jinam.
Aglo ba yo po nu tefa gaka le nu naba nu vaji ma jilado fuma do ba
DSI ma gemaro for original. Good evening, nko kula afina yomche. All right, so nyafa nukpolo on number afia network amajibe adam nyaji tututu ta na agada kaja ado magabe ya flash na flash ami ayogo aje adom yela gada ama na danu ajadodo manami ba na agada ma na gada akaja lemo na o TV a ado na jola TV a gbokra na jola TV a gbokra 11 DSI jinam
agloba ahia alo gamano mashita na ba fumado nto dana shi oviumba ona ayi no ba no Amewuga tanuke yoten wana yoten kpara fuma o ma ton nchi
DSI ma adofo adejino good evening ko kla yamche
en ko ba pano wa
fikina yamche
bando
okay
kuma bade Malakum yo bando
yeah maliklo magaro to TV ao jola TV agbaro na chikran
me si abo
okay
you nya everybody
afo manko sa
jola TV abola
afo number ma tiba ya as badashi kana ma ado instruction ni kama dadio producer ma kwa mabubu nko kla fina yamcho fie na nko kla fina yamcho nyafa nu kpolao asali nya ba na gada akama kwa jola TV agbo kakana nya ba na la TV agbo na ba no toroma TV a ma anya na ba agbo ma tansego wo sanya nya gbala wo kapo mo ama. Good evening fie na nko kla fina yamcho
mara kuku mara yancho kwa batoma
nko
Beatrice.
Okay.
Maraku anya yo mi dadiare. Maraku kuelo.
Malekleo.
Nya hangi ajo. Maraku kunya hamala no nomba yama. Ala bana dujinya. Wa sesi nicho. O dugo ti aba feyena. Apa anea. Ya, kwa yuko ala krala mama gbo. Ama ka ko yomba ya ko ikaba yo o su kwa ma let's not what ma bana di chaye mama gbo no. No fada kana otoba. Yoko yomba nana maye Because I go there where I don't have a girl and money. Kaka titi la je ba ya vodo su kwada university in la portfolio ta yo e ma foliada yo ai la su shuma enough oh su kuma la yi ma de a galifia ma nya government school private university mi fa haga ayo ndo na ba alma nya to pe o ba su kwa do ga la ma ta na do ma yi gbogbo ma na yo yi su kwa yo ga do ma yi ga na yo yi do ma ko no su ti sa da ma na yo la ma na yo ji ji
mama
ti sa nya ho na nya
mama
yes
ba o predator maga vode makafo je shara dagari namie awu wana nwa na yo DSI no premier adoje no ro rangu no asia
yo akpa
level vieta no TV agbo makafo je shia dagadi plus sube na ayo je shima namie awu ajadodo anwo na wo ado adangu no ma akono bibuda afeji fie na onko kula fi na yom tue
akinko ni na meri ma
abayen ko nyanga
very man phone travel
good gada jina
na ko nyama nya yo mi sari ya nya ka ta wala mo pe ya nya to ya jang ma jo re ju ne la dan ma se ambo to ko do ya ma va ri wana to ya di na le ko mala ko ka ka ma to e bi ma wa jo ko mo va go fitting ko va mi ade na mo nya wonya to ni yo ya mara ka ba mo plan udi au pa mo va so ja ko re ti ya ma to ta mi amanya ele ma kenen doji
akpa afia ba adi adrase kudami ajadudu iketana na mi awu afifla afia nguchi na makadaji ba DSI munya maraga sister na asenye novibu na agada akajina nko kla afika na yoyomjo
Namponya
Lucas yotajabu Akachi okay gada jina
ela mako mama dia bakana de ojilo mopo ta chinao de leko katia sobala na
ojilo mopo kanao
no mopo ta chinao katia gbesia ta chimoga le toba bunda shakala tiga nga puji como la online ta sobala
afo touch penye glom na la asela sukupo jififle afia na touch zaza na viwa la body house kra mu moraga ni benaza fun la pojo yam kra mu moraga benazi la pojo ta na wala fa ma ye touch ala sia ala bana bie gbe kuda ifa touch zaza mchi to gbo ba wo ICT wo iko gbo na bano azia o research gakala na wala yin to sia ala bana abie gbe kuda mchi 0538122023 fie na onko kla fina yamcho
ya ayanto aflawu avoima
ayamcho fika
aflawu avoima
aflawu avoima okay gada jina
ya mara kwa de
wo kafu mo mama kokom tutu no na tronwe akanga juro kajino gbugbo na tronwe all right so DSI majiba na anno okay amabu juro kajina fie na onko kla fina yomcho amwa mato novio mato ko hoga malako kama sida afia namba akaji sasenvo network hama amiaji damu
hello
aha nko kla fina yomcho
ako novio wonyora kaji to
vekolen okay gada jina
ya apo kuma kiba pado da nya chizao ba neba dilasto yi amana ba ngono ba ya kovio alo ya kovio ya ko le tepede ya yo pay body mbona kutuna myachi nao ba ni ile te papa me ba ko na brenya dona na ma mya vina wota ma da shi de bion tam ko ike mnya to ma ke ta ina ma kutuna nao na ma to na ne pa ya pa pia
wo kafu mama ko tutu ga kama kachi po dramia na dua mie ansa akpado goma mako no vibuda afiji no vio mavakoma atu agboa 0538122023 fiena onko kla fina yamcho okay mia anu ata fom na nyebe no vi evayo ajuda kajia fiena onko kla fina yamcho Bando okay, tronye na ma asanko wazo.
Ni do very. I can start with family who probably Gamma your couple your duty. Then you have a Gamma shoe. I take for the over me to the other kind of take for the much you want to go. That's what I take a good year and that's about as you go. I never show you everybody. Whenever get a man and a marriage, they take them to task. You got to like go there, but no problem. I never will take the very program again. You can have a new affair, to study. You know, no, I'm work for my job, but it's very cool. No deal in your class.
Ma ako novi mamle kuna ya atu agboa. Gaka maragupu ma kafuja shara dagare ika anya nya anovi NGO so kwa DSI kwa kafuja shi kana nya tencha fukana wa adroda unami. Novi mamle fie na.
Hello.
Yeah, fie na uko kwa afina yamcho.
Mayonnaise patro kwa mauna mwa Mia kasista gara matikla dia punya domola nyanyurema bono la kati fiflavia specia ahyachi popo bona na la mau ya jarva dara ahyachi popo de visu matimachio e kumuko para ko wala nyachi popo dia e ko ba ohana ya matikla na ni ko ya matikla jaika de la matikla dia muko bi ha la ko la ma eke mia wa fi mia dio ka ta ti hono ko ngo gba yi le sku banyam
akpa ye akpa mia fa no polo afia ba enu aja ka kan du mi elele fia fa akpajia manya ajakunya du mi lo nya mi ka jojom le mia fa muto kle mia fa gologu hama ma atu ogbode afia DSI majibe experience yo kana mia fa kafula wo share fiflafia na agbo na rema briefly na sister having a kwa fa jarudo amamle na yiji kuna mia afuata
akwa. So some of the callers have actually called to confirm that the issues we are discussing are real. We have a lady calling from Aflao who said she has gone through such experience. She went there for about 1 year and 6 months. She was able to run to security personnel before she was rescued. We have had a woman who have called that their daughter had just completed secondary school, didn't get some of the results and sent to the grandmother in Accra, and then a friend has told her that there is a private school, a private university which she can attend, and when she is attending the school, they will be she will also be working, and then out of her salary they will be deducting the school fees. It means that she will not be paying school fees. These are all lies. These are all lies, and so they have confirmed that what we are saying is indeed happening. And some have also advised parents to take good care of their children. On someone's serious note, he says, if you think you cannot take care of the children, don't give birth. And so there is a punishment. We want to. No, so na dashi the vion or you cluvi nyama. Allo na dashi vion o play. Cover wo domanya tamu yo a le sama wo ha jago. Da mi ala ba jira wo hananya. La nuit au ma a tout na li la sama no ba na nya pro ibon na de o moko tu fa aton ba sere fo bla o ba aton ta mi na mi no njo anya na jivia ko mi to du fa bi
akpa DSI ma troga verbo ala ba domestic servitude mi anwa adivovota ma troga va nya gboala nkuda anwunwe ma agada Facebook Joseph K Yakanu awada ka kpaklemi anobia biamba border community so ado adeojiko no jojom la ha awu manya adeojiko ajojom le Africa duko katama hikama godo ye wo ajojom le yes on number yanovi dani iha adro anwichine so dowa Jeff iha no gboglomba ye jibe ya globa ajeka dromiela anyo be nya jojo dopa ado TV station bubu ado ha wo alena na fami ya close be watanchi akaka da tafayo kana amma mutanci o da kakpa klimi low anya gbadashio kana agade yafa Facebook platform aji yika mudodo avana adohala afmagoji. Now DSI this issue, okay, sorry, what's up, manya sister, domestic servitude premier angwa adivovo majiba na gbona alankuda anguna minwe kaka miafa nukpolo minoti viajikpom akafo jeshi ya ikamia yoyoga manya fifiao madakuku miga yo fifiao na mi ewovo mia yo plus ba mia adoje pakple nya amadro domestic servitude no mi a mana adaflafia amaranto na no ipa poma kwa anya kluvi nuke ewona nwe majiba na gbona adranwi ama afie nwa akudanwu nwe
yo madaku ayo nyaba nya mozola ofo nya jikpomala jigara fifia mi asohe mi ejiba mi azomo nya jola mi apodu koma ai dububuma aba odo nya yebu blochi mi ha yo mi boboga fine mi magbo kaka nwi jojo me nya ba adogade yoba mi va wola fimaji a kluvi nyanya ma ige mi yina o mi ezu kluvi amado okro ire Kuwait kla kata o mi senya ma okpo ika jipo hoblibo amadaka ko apama mututu gade whole day ika boda mama leo na be amronyi a enya gapopo ton abo amronyi fon devia mama atogbia fofo dada ye o kata o fo munyaga agba o kata kloga adanwo kata la fam kaka na agbode dolele na ko ga gbo ya asugbo uga ya kpogana le yata mi ba Amewuga ita mi ba boblo ya domiela nko ina le jenya Amewuga yata maga plogaro de na plovio ma gbe adan odwimo maga plogado na buwo nto agbo ala ba enye gblom agbo oh me ma hustle daka hustle na adolia angana jimafu tamye de kuku ba magazu kluvi na mada ika ozan akpoko ifa ga ika wowo ya ogbodo na gblon ala ba ajiyim ika na jedo koji na yi han asasa na ba mara kama ko ga koji o po aba keshono wi ka o flane na mo kpona mawe ma amayo pro na kluvi mo ma o kpona aba keshono wi na ta no zan na gblon vo kwa ala ba ko ofugba abale na ma flagba onduma ma na gba ngo okofugba no zuba gada ma vado eye o la ma se ma va ji o dan wo kwa o ko ofugba afia ba o gban do mi mi pobo oko acid ra ma do oji o fo nkuma kata lolo mi poba amado lia o to amafo no ma o do la mama ikata nya kluvi nya kla alo sese o ko plota ta mi wo glomba la du koma bla yevu da ha nu yawo jojo mi maba magazomo aka na mozoga de bia manwie na ho kakade jinwie afina aforo daga na dafoma amama no mia ado mi glagana ofomo kata mi poda ni cho fifia nu igaji yaba avaiji le Russia kla Ukraine fifia o mi abo so he o hom ni cho mi anobi godun asidiba awo documentary le TV3 o mi anobi so he unchuvi o yom akọ Russia for soja mayime no ploya fia avasa similar fimajo na dagaro na aku ika mother sign contract ma ahugara tawo o we o ploya bagbaji na ku ko ya po ifaga akọrọ ko tokuma yicho nyon wada chu toguma ayo va no adeji maba awo na via aduma mayimira na manago yo ala ko nyon ya gbadom dare jinye ya adeye ya glome ya enye gara mafua ama ya pliko ine ayi abagbaji atuto abotane yo bana ba yo dodo kinu agbo yo ba pro na via koju yen yata mi maga pe ba yevu blochi yata awo anu ojojo mina njo ape
ma adakwa na DSI fifia de ayina adami okatama laka le jadudu apa goma jaja goma na mi pakle at 694 magbagbaje ba ma akpo fi goji tutuka na se atentia udo klamada ikana jibe akoyodo kwa for into ipa form fa kluvinyanya fa dodo yawo ele sada chitre ha yang chuklo subana jilada adumada kodokwe for the domestic servitude for dodo ma work ploma ya klasama va vient
akono zubana po yaba Children's Act Ghana for Children's Act is against that yaba Criminal and Other Offences Act 29 clear Act 30, the Procedure and the Criminal Offences Act, ikata they are against servitude. Now, chapter 5 of the Constitution, chapter 6 of the Constitution talks about fundamental human rights of people. Mashia ma janala osi. Janala shinya ba jila na no shinya po jima no jila ogbo okpo jima ho jila pololo ple jila fo tanu ozuba na dasi viom yaka akodara dugbaje a na nya ba nya fo duklosa ha atitre mu.
Okay. Akpa miafa nukpola kafo jeshiawa wa wenyema ele emojimie ekpokpom 0245670135 inye kafo jeshi kemio yoga le wona voma gbe 0244140308 enye kafo jeshi ke mie yoga ele vevie mia ayigada ejedodoaji fiflafia mie agbagbaje gala be Reverend Sister play for team yo kana ayima mie agbagbaje gala close be wo ha ala be campaign blibo nya foundation wo asugbo ala gbagba be what's the name of the foundation again, Sister?
Handmaids of the Divine Redeemer Sisters Foundation.
Thank you. Afi Amewuga.
Yes, Amewuga Advocacy campaign inya adona the International Center for Safe Migration include the Anti-Human Smuggling and Trafficking in Persons Unit of the Ghana Immigration Service. Ple miafa amayo dolomia inya campaign mi datumole de duokata ma ba mia diagnose do ba Amewuga yata mima ga hara gata mano mashita ba nya dashi mi avion alo na nya omokula na nya avukula mi kukudamba anya yo glomiela am pa gbefo nya glomiela yata mi de kukuba no zo mi kponu yo alo pro de viaro ba ko de ma afa de ma le ko de ma kwa Amewuga campaign team ya jejem le TV ajia mi gbogbomba mi yomi mi na to klami mi anto mi do ga chonchi ahoma yo le kruvio ma eye amo ikeji mi ato akpere amayo mi yona mo jila le Nigeria kle Ivory Coast so adovu mi wona do kle Nigeria High Commission Ivory Coast High Commission mi dana ovu ayina $1 of maji waji ojila akruvio akoda shinawo yata ne mi kpo de viola no mo yo mo kwa mina to klami na mi aho amofa agbere te labe Amewuga.
Thank you so much, Sister. Your final word. Your teams are here. They are behind you.
My final word will go to our viewers that we should take the issues that we are discussing very seriously, especially concerning our young girls, so that we don't sell them out to other people. Because when we do that, it is our own future, our own families that we are damaging. So let us try as much as possible to take good care of the children that God has given to us. And we believe that in so doing, the issues of child marriage, the issues of trafficking will somehow be able to address it.
Akba nyafa nukbala hamayi anya gbadashi mamle kamye esecho Reverend Sister Regina flag boy ka yimna nya novi jilao nya jilao micho balala to hada na nya novi nyonuvio va viento no make nya novi nchuvio kamyo ha mi banara ataki in the name of internet no nya novi nyonuvio ho blam la internet ajia mi jujocho agbaji nukbala nanyaba na ajibe ya sanuma kokocho mia novi kana anya Amewuga va vieto me kana abublodon ko da amashi chacha po wona yanguchia check out 024 567 0135 ado 0244 014030 ima ele TV nukpomoji 024 5670 135 ado 0244 014030 Vivi mavonale agonu hafi ochone fu agbo Badakbe Bemi or the Kakaklimika Jaduria Eva Ajika for the castle, Madakbe and your modern dollar Augustine Seto, Pakle Vimboy devotion, owing American Mojinam, Nyafa Domaga, Ika and your photo serum, a blosu, Wowe a camera, Jim, a shitrama among which happy, Wanaya, attention at the Jeffiato, a Jagato, Nianupolo, Placafulocata, Yedugula Amo, as a Mokbo Aduadaco. Gaka nyafa wana mamloha go aji ganami midon kujibe nyacho balala to hedene nyavio anya maika anomia gbo anuko nya Emmanuel Gamali dovia dodonyo nanyuna mikata
Handmade of the Divine Redeemer Sisters Foundation, Nenamaki the International Center for Safe Migration and others who led the Kao Makle, the Anti-Human Smuggling and Trafficking in Person Unit. Aikenenye Ghana Immigration Service ba alojo dumato de kekenele. Aflau Sector Command. They were never viare to make it down Kodajibe. Amewuga Advocacy Campaign against human trafficking and child marriage. Dokojibe Wanaya Ayiji le border communities alo afiyuka a deole le jukoma godo. So wanapo do da. Ladagbe Ekenenye Jimandra Kakawi at Togba Anya Jerudo Tokedeka Ayijila Ebe 24 television play Nenapa Amewuga Advocacy Campaign Haboboyama Akamachiu Kale Akuda Jimu Andrape Nkakawi at Dagba Anya Fly o Mama le Aflau at the Gaji Dokojiba Wanava Vima Ayijil and Dokutu Gada Kamachuchu Nenamaki le Bamaka Aganye Anufia Fiakla Wanabubo Yuka Ayijile Aflau Boda Nenamaki Bamaka Anufia Fiabu Agajila Aflau Senior High Technical School Ekaya Avajile Inji Ganyima pa akpaji Fafawa wakule anupopona ameneo Afienu akuda human trafficking nu Okatawa vava ajile Sukwa melek bema Kale nufoki kenenye Yauda jimu andra pen kakawi andragbe Le ndiga sheke matututua Anya ajerudo tokedeka ayijile Amenu veve radio kenele aflau kule Amewuga pa agbongla Dokojibe wana kata ajivagele aflau senior high Technical school ama alebe Ndiga nyi tututukwa Ka wana vevia ajegoma Eike akudagbe Nye wana pa tochia mekenenye Jimu Andrape Nkakawi Adengbe Le Pakbeve Ple Lavevo Atoyama Amewuga Advocacy Campaign against human trafficking and child labor Nyatope Amegbe Topa Deti Nono Ahinya Vava